Hello dear students, we are discussing basic concepts of chemistry. That's the first lesson. In this session, let us learn how to balance a chemical reaction by ion-electron method. In the previous class, we have discussed balancing the equations by oxidation number method. That link is given in the description, that also you can verify. Let us now learn by ion-electron method, how can we balance an equation. So this equation is given and it is mentioned that in acidic medium. Let me explain you this equation, how to balance this. This is very simplest among the given lot, and therefore let us learn this first, and based on this let us apply the same to the other equations. Now, what are all the steps involved in balancing the equation? In the book, now they have given you 3 steps. First one is identify the reactants which undergo oxidation and reduction. This is just like the previous balancing oxidation by oxidation number method. The same step, identify the reactants which undergo oxidation and reduction. That is the first step. Now, the second step in this case will be write 2 separate half equations for oxidation and reduction reaction. This is something new. So we have to write 2 separate half equations. That is one half equation for oxidation reaction and another half equation for reduction reaction. And third one will be equate both half equations such that the number of electrons lost is equal to number of electron gain. So in this way we can say balance this equation by ion-electron method they were given. Now let us proceed. First, what we have to do? Identify the reactants which undergo oxidation and reduction. Now this is an ionic equation, they themselves are given. You can easily identify, you see here, oxidation half reaction. I am writing first one. See, this Fe2 plus has become Fe3 plus. So there is an increase in oxidation number. So increase in oxidation number, we say that this species have undergone oxidation. Increase in oxidation number, oxidation, decrease in oxidation number, reduction number. Now, oxidation half reaction I am writing, you see, Fe2 plus has become Fe3 plus. Extra information as well. See, this has lost one electron. Fe2 plus has become Fe3 plus now by losing one electron. Since it has lost one electron, right side, product side plus put in the electron. Suppose if a species has lost an electron. So, in the oxidation reaction, in the method, electrons on the right side. So, plus electron. Remember that step for oxidation half reaction. Now, reduction half reaction. The reduction half reaction, see here, MnO4. In the MnO4, the Mn oxidation state we have to calculate. So, for calculating the oxidation number, there are so many rules and regulations that we have to follow. So, we have a separate video for that, determination of oxidation number. You do watch that video so that you can easily learn how to calculate the oxidation number. That link is also given in the description. Now, let me calculate and tell you what will be the oxidation number for manganese. You see, MnO4 minus. So this is what we have to calculate. So let it be X plus 4 into, for each oxygen the oxidation number is minus 2. It is equal to minus 1 because this is a polyatomic ion. The algebraic sum of the oxidation number of the element should be equated to the charge carried. Therefore, that is equal to minus 1. After calculate, so X minus 8 is equal to minus 1. So X is equal to plus 7. In the see, manganese MnO4 minus, if the oxidation number is 7 plus. This has become, you see, Mn2 plus IH. 7 plus 2 plus IH. Meaning this has gained 5 electrons. Okay? I am writing plus 5 electrons here. So let me repeat once again. This Mn7 plus Mn2 plus IH. So it has gained 5 electrons. So that is what we call reduction. Reduction of reaction, how many electrons that species has say gained electrons in the left hand side. So for oxidation half reaction, the number of electrons that it has lost on the right side plus put. Reduction half reaction, number of electrons gained on the reactant side plus put. So understand that first. So we have now written the 2 separate half equations for oxidation reduction reaction. So second step is complete. Now third step, equate both half equations such that the number of electrons lost is equal to number of electron gained. இது பாருங்க என்ன பண்றேன், இத 1 ன்னு வெச்சுக்கிறேன், இத 2 ன்னு வெச்சுக்கிறேன். See, the number of electrons lost here is 1. The number of electrons gained here is 5. Now what is the third step says? We have to equate the number of electrons lost is equal to the number of electrons gained. So for that what I am doing, see, the first equation should be multiplied by 5. Why? So that the number of electrons lost will be equal to number of electrons gained. Number of electrons gained is 5. Number of electrons lost is 1 here. So to make that equal, I am multiplying this equation by 5. அப்ப இங்க என்ன ஆயிரும் பாருங்க, 5 Fe2 plus, that will give you 5 Fe3 plus 5 electrons. சரிங்களா? Second equation you can just write as it is because here already we have 5. அப்ப என்ன ஆயிரும்னா MnO4 minus plus 5 electron, that will give you, see, Mn2 plus. Now you see, we have to add these two equations. Appo in the 5 electron number of electrons lost and number of electrons gained will be equal now. Appo cancel பண்ணி எழுதினீங்கன்னா 5 Fe2 plus MnO4 minus, that will give you 5 Fe3 plus Mn2 plus ன்னு எழுதிக்கலாம். Now if you observe in this equation, Fe 5 இருக்கு, right side Fe, so Fe வந்து balance ஆயிடுச்சு. Again if you observe manganese, here we have the left hand side we have only one manganese, in the right hand side again we have only one manganese. So number of Fe and number of Mn has become equal on both sides. But only thing is that oxygen is not balanced. You can see in the left hand side here we have 4 oxygen atom, whereas in the right hand side we have no oxygen atom. Appo to make the number of oxygen equal, one important addition we have to make here. Adhu enna seiyanumna, you see, I am adding 4 water molecules on the right side. அதாவது H2O add பண்ணனும். இப்போ 4 water molecule add பண்ணனா உங்களுக்கு என்ன ஆயிடும், 4 oxygen atom ஆயிடுமா, that will be equal to this 4. So in the right side, in the product side, I am adding 4 now. You see, 5 Fe2 plus MnO4 minus will gives you 5 Fe3 plus Mn2 plus 4H2O. So this 4H2O I am adding now. What for? To make the number of oxygen atom equal. Now you see 4 oxygen atoms have come here. But you can see as a result of adding 4 water molecule, we have added 8 hydrogen atoms, which is not present in the left hand side. So that 8 hydrogen atom can be balanced by adding 8H plus ion. ஓகேங்களா? இப்போ செக் பண்ணி பாருங்க. So remember this step. Right side la வந்து oxygen equate பண்றதுக்காக I have added 4 oxygen atom. So which I have added now. After adding 4 water molecules, what has become? Now this oxygen is balanced now. But as a result of adding 4 water molecules, we have added 8 hydrogen atoms on the right hand side, which has to be equated on the left hand side. That can be done by writing 8H plus, so that the number of hydrogen atoms on the left hand side and the right hand side, and also the number of oxygen atoms on the left hand side and the right hand side are all equal now, and therefore this is a balanced equation. Now let us calculate this particular sum, how to balance this equation by ion electron method. In that I have taken down the first sum given in the evaluation part. See, C2O4 2 minus plus Cr2O7 2 minus. This gives you Cr3 plus CO2. They are given acidic medium. இப்போ இந்த இடத்துல நாம என்ன செய்யணும்னா, again by the oxidation number technique, what you have to do, you have to identify, say, the first step, the reactants which undergo oxidation and reduction. இப்போ நாம என்ன செய்யலாம், see, if I am taking here carbon. இப்போ carbon observe பண்ணி பார்த்தீங்கன்னா இந்த ஸ்பீசிஸ்ல say, we let us calculate C2O4 2 minusல 2x plus 4 into minus 2 equal to minus 2. சரிங்களா? Again, let me repeat, a separate video is available for calculating oxidation number. Do watch that. இப்போ இதில் 2x minus 8 is equal to minus 2. 2x is equal to 6. So x is equal to plus 3 வரும். இந்த இடத்துல oxidation number for carbon is plus 3. Over here it is plus 4. Now you can see there is an increase in oxidation number. Therefore this has undergone oxidation. சரிங்களா? அப்போ oxidation reaction நம்ம என்ன எழுதலாம்? half equation எழுதுறப்போ C2O4 2 minus that will give you say CO2 போட்டுக்கிறேன். அடுத்தது reduction reaction பார்த்தீங்கன்னா reduction reactionல வந்து இந்த chromium if you observe Cr2O7 2 minus இப்போ chromiumத்தினுடைய oxidation state என்ன வரும் 2x minus 14 is equal to minus 2 2x is equal to 12 x வந்து 6 வரும் so இது 6 here இங்க plus 6 என்ன ஆயிருக்குன்னு பாருங்க 3 plus ஆயிருக்கு so this has undergone reduction because oxidation number உங்களுக்கு என்ன ஆயிருக்கு plus 6 ல இருந்து plus 3 ஆயிருக்கு oxidation number has decreased here therefore this has undergone reduction னு சொல்லியாச்சு so reduction reactionல Cr2O7 2 minus வந்து Cr3 plus ஆயிருக்கு இப்போ இது சிம்பிளா எழுதிருக்கேன் let us expand this இங்க பாருங்க இங்க என்ன பண்றோம்னா first வந்து see there will be 1 and there will be 2 first equation நான் எப்படி elaborate பண்றேன்னா you see C2O4 2 minus என்ன இருக்கு CO2 ஆ மாறி இருக்கு இப்போ இது நம்ம ஆக்சிடேஷன் னு சொல்றோம் அப்ப என்ன சொல்லிருக்கேன் number of electrons வந்து லாஸ் ஆனதை நம்ம ப்ராடக்ட் சைடுல எழுதணும்னு சொல்றோம் அப்ப here you will observe இந்த இடத்துல +3 வந்து +4 ஆயிருக்கு இல்லீங்களா சோ ஒரே ஒரு எலக்ட்ரான் வந்து உங்களுக்கு இது என்ன இருக்குன்னா லூஸ் பண்ணிருக்கு for a single carbon one electron is lost remember this word very clearly you have two carbon atoms here for a single carbon atom na one electron since there are two carbon atoms what will happen here two electrons involve ஆகும் அப்போ say plus 2 electron போட்டேன் சரிங்களா சோ ஒரு எலக்ட்ரான் உங்களுக்கு வந்து லூஸ் பண்ணி உங்களுக்கு 4 பிளஸ் ஆயிருக்கு ஒரு கார்பனுக்கு so 2 கார்பன் 2 electrons it has lost அடுத்து சைமல்டேனியஸ்லி நம்ம என்ன பண்ணிடலாம் ஆக்ஸிஜனை பேலன்ஸ் பண்ணிடலாம் see 4 oxygen 2 carbon இங்க ஒரு கார்பன் 2 oxygen இருக்கு இங்க 2 போட்டீங்கன்னா சரியா now second equation will get changed like this you see here இந்த இடத்துல Cr2O7 2 minus now இந்த இடத்துல பாருங்க chromium இது வந்து +6 ன்னு சொன்னீங்களா for a single chromium how many electrons it has gained ன்னு பாருங்க இது வந்து உங்களுக்கு +6 ல இருந்து +3 ஆயிருக்கு இல்லையா so 3 electrons it has gained for a single chromium again since we have got 2 6 electron happen so +6 electron என்ன ஆயிரும்னா this will give you say Cr3 plus so I told already for oxidation half reaction we have to write the electrons on the right hand side number of electrons lost for the reduction half reaction number of electrons gained வந்து we have to write it on the left hand side 2 chromium இருக்கிறதுனால 6 2 carbon இருக்கிறதுனால 2 வருது and that calculation you should understand then in the equation இன்னும் நம்ம further ஆக்கணும்னா you see how many chromium here இங்க வந்து 2 இருக்கு இங்க 1 தான் இருக்குங்களா இது 2 ஆக்கிருங்க now you see here 7 oxygen atoms here ஆனா இங்க வந்து ஆக்ஸிஜனே கிடையாது இத நான் என்ன பண்றேன் இன்னொரு டைம் உங்களுக்கு எழுதுறேன் you see இந்த C2O4 2 minus அப்படியே இருக்கு இது 2CO2 plus 2 electron போட்டேன் இந்த இடத்துல பாருங்க Cr2O7 2 minus plus 6 electron போடுறேன் இந்த இடத்துக்கு 2Cr3 plus போட்டிருக்கேன் ஒரே ஒரு எக்ஸ்ட்ரா என்னன்னா since here we have 7 oxygen atoms in the left hand side we have no oxygen atom on the right hand side அதனால நான் என்ன பண்றேன்னா இந்த இடத்துல அந்த 7 oxygenக்கு 7 water molecule add பண்றேன் so when I add 7 water molecules what will happen now you have now 14 hydrogen atom which is not there on the left hand side so to make the number of hydrogen atoms equal on both sides I am introducing see 14H plus on the left hand side in the step let me repeat it once again அதாவது 7 oxygen atom left side இருந்துச்சு எனக்கு right side oxygen இல்ல so to make the number of oxygen atoms equal on the right hand side since I require 7 oxygen atom I have added 7 water molecule அப்ப oxygen atoms now equal on both sides so after writing 7 water molecules what has happened is that you could see 14 hydrogen atom on the right hand side which is not there on the left hand side to make the number of hydrogen atoms equal I have added 14H plus சரிங்களா so இது என்ன ஆயிடுச்சு உங்களுக்கு இது வந்து first equation இந்த மாதிரி மாறிடுச்சு second equation இந்த மாதிரி மாறிடுச்சு இப்போ let us come to the say third step equate both half equations such that number of electrons lost is equal to number of electron gained இங்க கவனிச்சு பாருங்க இங்க எவ்வளவு எலக்ட்ரான் உங்களுக்கு லாஸ் ஆயிருக்கு 2 எலக்ட்ரான் லாஸ் ஆயிருக்கு இங்க எவ்வளவு electron gain ஆயிருக்கு 6 electron gain ஆயிருக்கு. So to make that two equal, what I am doing, I am multiplying this first equation by 3 so that this will become 6 electron. சரிங்களா? So to make the number of electrons lost and the number of electrons gained, I am multiplying this first equation by 3 so that I will get 6 electrons here. So 6 electrons இங்க loss ஆயிருக்கு, இங்க 6 electrons gain ஆயிருக்கு, அந்த ரெண்டு equal ஆயிருக்கு. So இப்போ என்ன பண்றேன், you see equation 1 is multiplied by 3. So என்ன ஆயிரும்னா 3C2O4 2 minus, this will give you 6CO2 plus 6 electron. Okay va? Now on the second equation அப்படியே எழுதிடலாம், Cr2O7 2 minus plus 6 electron plus 14H plus, that will give you, see, 2Cr3 plus 7 water molecule. Now we have to add these two. Now you could see the 6 electron and 6 electron cancel out. இப்போ எல்லாத்தையும் add பண்ணி எழுதுனா என்னன்னு பாருங்க, 3C2O4 2 minus plus Cr2O7 2 minus plus 14H plus will give you 6CO2 plus 2Cr3 plus 7H2O. Now let us check whether all the atoms are equal on both the sides. இப்போ கவனிச்சு பாருங்க, in the left hand side we have 3 into 2 6 carbon atom, right side எவ்வளவு இருக்குங்க 6 carbon atom. So carbon is balanced. Oxygen வாங்க, oxygenல 3 into 4 12 இருக்குங்களா, இங்க 12 இருக்கு, இங்க ஒரு 7. So totally we have 19 oxygen atom on the left hand side. Right sideல பாருங்க 6 into 2 12 plus ஒரு 7. So again we have 19 oxygen atoms on the right hand side. So oxygen is also balanced. Let us come for chromium. இங்க 2 chromium இருக்கு, இங்க 2 chromium. So chromium is also balanced. Hydrogen check பண்ணி பாருங்க, 14H plus இருக்கு, இங்க 14H இருக்கு, இங்கேயும் 14H. So now this is a balanced equation. So in this way we can balance the chemical equation using ion electron method. Let me repeat once again. The very first thing will be you have to identify the reactants and the reactants which undergo oxidation and reduction. In this case, this carbon has undergone oxidation because you can see there is an increase in oxidation number from +3 to +4. So oxidation number increase such an oxidation, decrease such a reduction. So first we have identified and we have written two half equations. Then what we have to do, we have to equate both the half equations so that the number of electrons lost is equal to number of electrons gained. இங்கேயும் 6 இருக்கணும், இங்கே 3 தான் இருக்கு, 2 தான் இருக்கு. So I multiply this equation by 3 to make it equal as electrons gained. அதனால நம்ம இந்த மாதிரி ஸ்டெப் எழுதியிருக்கோம். Then we add பண்றப்போ the number of electrons gained, number of electrons lost எல்லாம் உங்களுக்கு ஈக்குவல் பண்றப்போ கேன்சல் ஆயிரும். Remaining step எழுதி செக் பண்ணினா எல்லாம் பேலன்ஸ் ஆயிரும். So thank you. So in this way you can easily balance. Thanks for watching.